Always a wow. Butter is good on anything.
Foodies inside.
To rinse my beans, rinse it from handling. I'm just going to cook it for about 3 minutes. Change the water and put it back. So while that is parboiling, we can start by chopping our ingredients. Hello to everyone watching me from the UK, from the US, Canada, Malaysia, Nigeria, Lagos, Akwa Ibom, Port Harcourt, Kaduna. Thank you all so much. Let me know where you are watching from and what you call onions in your local dialect. All right? So I'm going to sieve my beans. I'll be taking this back to the pot. I'm just going to take a quarter of the onion to boil the beans. If you want your beans to cook quickly, don't add salt until it is done before you add salt. So while it's cooking, we'll fry the fish. But before frying the fish, I need to clean it. I'm using mackerel fish, aka Titus. Now you have to remove all the fins. You don't want the fins in your food. Remove the guts. If you find egg, you can keep the eggs. I'm going to season the fish with some salt, about half seasoning cube. All right, so I've seasoned this. The next thing I want to do now is add some oil to my frying pan and begin to fry the fish. I will allow that heat up for a while before I add the fish. Here I'm making sure that all the sides of the fish cooks evenly, cooks well. Fish is actually ready. All right, so I'm going to get it off now. I'm going to add the pepper into the blender. Very little bit of water and a little bit of onions. I'm using the pulse, that part where you see P in your blender, that's pulse. And what it means is that you don't want the blender to blend it smooth. You want it to be chaka chaka coas, yeah? Okay. All right, so that's what the pulse sign is for, and I just pulsed this pepper. So I'll turn on my cooker again, and you can see that it's the same pan, but not the same oil, because I'm using butter for this one. Let it stick. It's butter that we are using, okay? So I'm going to use about 60 gram butter. When you buy your butter, you see the measurement by the side of your butter. It's usually written like 20 gram, 20 gram, 20 gram. So if I'm using 60, I'm just going to use it's like a ruler to do 60. If I put it and I need more, I just take as much as I want. So I just want you to take cognizance of that when you buy butter like this. The measurement is usually by the side. So I'll start with 60 gram first and allow it melt. Now butter is very different from margarine. This is made from milk. Yes, cow milk. Butter, margarine is made from fats, oil. Okay, so butter melted. I'm going to sprinkle some salt because this is unsalted butter. That's another thing you have to know. If you are buying butter, it's either salted or unsalted. So if you use the unsalted butter, please be very careful with the amount of salt you are adding, because the butter already comes with salt. Our beans is doing well. It's already cooked. I just want it to dry out. Once you see that the butter is browning a bit, you add your onions. I'm going to add some garlic and oregano, but the oregano will come last. Now, caramelizing is cooking a bit longer than sauteing. There are different levels to caramelizing. So I want to take this time to greet my viewers, those viewing me from Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and I will say hello to Onyade Ogunfolu Fakbonda, top fan badge. Thank you so much. And Anthony Gloria Ajuma. Thank you all so much for watching. And if you are watching, you've gotten to this point, please don't forget to let me know where you are watching from and what you think about this recipe. Don't forget to like the recipe, comment, share, and also let me know your thoughts. If you are trying it or not, if you have had something like this before, Just share your thoughts with me in the comment section. Thank you so much. Pepper goes inside. Oregano. This is dried oregano. If you have rosemary, rosemary is very good for this too. I'm going to be adding me some tasty Tom tomato mix. Yes, tasty Tom tomato mix with added vitamin A, D, E, and K. You will love it. This is looking very pretty. Very pretty. Season it with 1 seasoning cube. Stir on that. We check on the beans. Okay, so here we do the mixing. We do the mixing. The butter sauce goes in. And the aroma from the butter, so beautiful. I'm going to sprinkle some salt. Now I have stirred to incorporate everything. Guys, time for the taste test. Like I already know, I love this recipe. I love buttered beans. It's always a wow. Always, guys. Always a wow. Butter is good on anything. I'm going to add a little bit of water for it to just cook and incorporate very well. On low heat, allow it cook. So we're going to cut our plantain now for frying. Okay, so I had that tomatoes and plantain are now the new gold in the market. I don't carry gold come more plantain and tomatoes. So, but for tomatoes, I have solution for you. Tasty Tom tomato mix. Yes, you can always use it as tomatoes on the day. If you use your sachet of Tasty Tom tomato mix, do full pot of stew. Use and cook all the things so I don't they use tomato mix they cook since. Okay. For plantain, I no get solution for you because children the kukuma like plantain, so you have to manage to buy till plantain cheap again. If not, if you want to eat this, you can eat it with bread, you can eat it with garri, you can eat it alone on its own. You can add rice by the side. Yam, potato, both sweet and Irish will work, but today we are frying plantain, okay? Because I can buy this gold. Beans is dry, is good. So this beans done, I've turned it off. Yeah, scratch all of that off, get it out. That's the sound you want to hear. And cover it. All right, so I have oil in here. It's heating up. My plantain is ready. You can salt your plantain before frying, or you salt after frying, or there might not be need to salt at all. Depends on what you want. Plantain is here cooking. I'll wait for that. Don't burn the plantain, but make sure it comes to golden brown. Okay, so our plantain has come to golden brown. Don't allow it burn. I'll get it off now. If you don't have a kitchen paper towel, you can use a tight sieve. Plantain is so fine! Take me a picture. Buttered beans done. Food done. Let's serve. This is the best thing that can happen to hot bread. But I just chose plantain today. Very buttery and creamy. I don't know how to explain it to you, except to try it. See how I'm eating the beans. I'm eating it like I'm eating jollof rice, because trust me, if I go to party and you tell me you have buttered beans, I would choose buttered beans and plantain, or buttered beans and bread before I choose jollof rice. Thank you for always watching. With the fish. All right. drop mic. With the fish, drop mic. Like, hey!
If you like this video, please give me a thumb up, share and comment. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do click on the subscribe button and notification bell to enjoy more of my recipes.